Hello everybody, Ragtag Sagvi here. Welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we got the Krazoa Spirit in the Lightfoot Village, which that was a demon of a spirit because it's supposed to be one of the hardest spirits in the game, and I was able to beat it first try. And I haven't played this game in a couple of years, and I'm surprised I made it look that easy. So now we are going to go to the Krazoa Palace to return the spirit. Now this is where my knowledge of the game gets a bit weak, because I rarely pass that spirit test. I think I can maybe count the number of times I've been to this point in the game on a single hand.
Are you ready to go to Krazoa Palace?
Why, yes. So while we're warping to Krazoa Palace, I'll give you a bit of detail. A few tidbits about the Test of Fear. I believe one of the enemies that were in the Test of Fear were meant to be a regular enemy we were supposed to fight, and it was never properly added. I believe it was the Sharp Claws that was stealth. I believe they were particularly called as Shadow Hunters. I think Peppy calls them Shadow Hunters. If you look into the game's files. Oh, you son of a bitch. These Shadow Hunters were supposed to at some point start coming after you. And would basically stealth their way to you, and you would have to fight them. I don't know if they were supposed to appear at this point in the game, or if they were supposed to show up earlier, which is why they appear in the test. As for General Scales, some people do question, why is Fox, terrified of Scales? Why did we see an invisible Scales? Why would Fox be terrified of him if he's only had, 2 encounters with the guy? So far, which is both of those encounters being on Cloud Runner Fortress. After all, we saw him when we first got to the fortress, which he was able to successfully capture Fox. And then we saw him a second time where he was in the treasure room. Okay, we need the Sharp Claw disguise to open this door. We saw him in the treasure room where he, pieced out by stealthing. Remember, there was supposed to be a boss fight there with Scales, I believe, so that would have probably, if Fox, got his ass kicked by Scales there, that would have helped lean into the fact that he would be terrified of Scales. Because, Scales has proven that he's fairly more competent. Yeah. Than his Sharp Claw minions. Huh? After all, he was able to capture Fox. So that would definitely, for starters, clue Fox in that, hey, this guy is actually fairly competent. He isn't an idiot. But yeah, he isn't an idiot, so he knows what he's doing. And if they had the boss fight, then yeah, he would have seen Scales' combat prowess. So he would have probably give Fox a reason to fear him. Another way it could be interpreted is that it's essentially a fear of the unknown, because again, he's only seen Scales twice. Any other times Scales has only been mentioned. Of him as a villain and what he's been doing. And he has a general idea on who Scales is, but doesn't know what he's capable of. He doesn't know, his combat prowess. He doesn't know what else Scales has up his sleeve that could potentially catch him off guard. As remember, when he stealthed, Fox was completely surprised that he could do that. So, Scales, he has general knowledge of Scales, sure, but he doesn't know what he's capable of. So it could be that fear of the unknown where it's I need to eventually fight this guy at some point. I don't know what he's capable of. can I really be able to beat him when the time comes? So it can be interpreted like that. And I'm just gonna quickly... a quick ground quake.
My eggs! They're stealing my eggs! Please help!
Well, someone is stealing the eggs. You got these little guys. They will attack you if they get close enough, but yeah, they'll try to steal the eggs. So you need to pretty much stay in center and then beat them up. A thing I would recommend is having Ground Quake on standby, because they will eventually swarm in large numbers. And having the Ground Quake like this instantly kills all of them. And don't worry about the eggs. The Ground Quake, for some reason, doesn't harm the eggs at all, even though you think it would. But this is good if there's going to be a large number of them coming, and you want to essentially clear out the room. I should have probably gotten more staff energy before doing this, now that I think about it. But it's really good when they start coming in large numbers like that. Because if one of them gets away with an egg, it's you fail. And you're forced to restart it. One more ground quake should do it.
You have saved my eggs from those evil creatures. Please let me repay you. I believe inside there is something that you seek.
There's something near.
Yes, Tricky, there is. A cave. Let's just top up on staff energy. And electrify the staff. You have collected Portal Device. By using this power combined with your staff, you can open portal doorways. What does it mean by that? Well, we're gonna see very shortly. Yeah, we might go a little, yeah, we'll squeeze in, opening the next area, and also getting its map. Actually, I might get its map now, because I'm, like, right next to the shop. Down we go. The next area we're going to be heading to is going to be the Walled City. So Walled City, I believe, should be in here. Give me that Walled City map.
You pay this much. Okay, I'll sell it to you.
Yeah! The Walled City map.
200 years.
So that's eventually going to be the next area we're heading to, so we'll grab the map here and now since I was right next to the store. Do. Alright, let's go. Now I believe if you speak to Slippy, she'll say, did you get the codal? And the Thorntail said to return to the Queen. I don't know if the Thorntail said that. Maybe she knows about the whereabouts. Unless the Thorntail tells you that when you speak to the Thorntail again. I don't remember them saying that.
Not now. I'm tired.
Yo, Queen, you want to see us?
So nice to see you both. But I have some bad news. Son, your father has been taken prisoner within the walled city.
Is he okay? Fox! We've got to help him. Quick!
He's right, Queen. Point us in the direction of the Gatekeeper and we'll rescue him.
I wish it were that simple. You see, Tricky's father is the Gatekeeper.
Dad's a gatekeeper?
No, that's all we need.
Yes, and a wise one at that. When Scales came to our land, your father knew that the Sharpclaws would come for him, and so he hid his Gatekeeper powers behind this sacred seal. I'm sorry, but I cannot break the seal. Maybe you might have some idea.
Yeah, so remember that new power we just got? Let's open the door. With that, we've opened our way to the walled city. Do you say anything because I've opened the door?
Remember, only a dinosaur of noble birth may breathe life into the spellstones.
Okay, you're not gonna make any comment that I managed to open the door, but okay. Anyway, let's get in our R-Wing. So we have enough fuel cells to reach the walled city. I think you need... Is it 30 or 35 you need for walled city? Or we have enough fuel cells to get there. I think we have just enough fuel cells to get to the final satellite area. Or at least we're very close. Yeah, so in the next episode, so we'll end things off here. In the next episode, we'll be going into the walled city. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts to this episode. And share the video so more people can discover my content and help the channel grow. And I'll see you all next time. Later.